Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to the 26th Selenium WebDriver tutorial. Again, my name is Abhilash, and in the previous tutorial we have seen how we can initialize this option variable of select class. So basically we have found the element, the required drop down element, and we have provided the web element to the select class and initialized this option variable that we will be using throughout our class in order to work with the drop down list values. So in this tutorial we will be working with the list values, that is how we can select one of the options from the drop down list. So as you can see, we have these four options, and what we will be doing is we will be selecting one of the options from these using the automation script. So let's get started. And since we have already initialized this option in the previous tutorial using the locating method as id equals drop down, and what we can do is we can always use this variable, that is option, and we have some list of methods that we can use with this particular variable, that is of select class. And the methods that we will be dealing with is selecting the values. So we have these three methods. So apart from these, we have some more methods such as deselect all, which will deselect all the options that were selected till now, and then we have some other options of getting the data. But in this tutorial what we will be working with is selecting one of the options. So we have three options, or we can say we have three ways in which we can select the values from the drop down list. So the first method is selecting by index. So basically this select by index method will select based on the index of the value. So if we have these four values, in this case the index starts from the 0, so it's the 0th based index that we say, and it starts from 0, then option 2 will be 1, then 2, then 3. So basically we provide the index that we want to select. So if suppose we want to select this option 4 in this case, so what we do is the index will be 3, and we provide this 3 as the integer in the parameter list of select by index method. So if we quickly save this and execute this, it should actually select option 4 value from the drop down list. So as you can see, it has selected the option 4, and the required string is displayed as option 4 selected. So this is the way we can make use of the select by index. So based on the index of the value of the drop down list, it will select the required option. And the another way, the second way of selecting any of the values is by the value, that is select by value. Now this will take the string as the parameter. As you can see, it takes the string. So basically this is nothing but it will take the value of the value attribute in the HTML source code that we can see. So as you can see, we have the all these four options as option 1, 2, 3 and 4, and they have their required values assigned to each of them. So basically, if in case we want to select this option 3, so what we are supposed to do is copy the string that is present in the value attribute. So let's quickly copy this and provide the same value as the parameter in the select by value method. So if we provide this string and end it with a semicolon and save it, let's quickly execute it. So it should select the option 3 in this case based on the value. So as you can see, it has selected the option 3, and the required data is displayed for confirmation. And this is the way we can make use of this select by value, that is the second method of selecting a value in the drop down list. And the third option, that is the last option, in the last way of using the option variable is selecting by visible text. So basically this method will again take the string as the parameter. So in this case, as you can see, we have these options as option 1, 2, 3 and 4, and based on the what values are displayed in these options, the required option will be selected based on what option we provide to this particular parameter. So let's say if we want to select option 2, so we'll quickly copy this from the source code and paste it inside the double quotes, since string values are supposed to be enclosed within double quotes and provided as parameters to any function. Let's quickly save it and execute this. So as you can see, we have this option 2 that is selected based on the visible text of the drop down list values that is displayed to the user. So this is the way we can make use of the select by visible text and other methods after initializing the select class variable, that is this object option, which is of class select, and providing the required UI element that we will be working with. So let's quickly summarize this three methods. We have select by index, which will select the option based on the index, which is zeroth based. So remember guys, the very first option in the drop down list will be indexed as 0, followed by 1, 2, 3 and so on. So basically this is the last option in this case, since we have only 4 options in our drop down list. This select by value method is used, which takes the value of the attribute, that is value. So basically whatever string is there of the attribute value, the same string we are supposed to provide to this particular method, that is select by value, in order to select that particular option. And then the very last way of using or you can say of selecting one of the options from the drop down list is selecting by visible text. So basically whatever the user see on the UI page, that is the web page, the same option is provided as a string to this select by visible text method. And that's a way we can make use of any of these three methods in order to select one of the values from the drop down list. So that's it in this tutorial. Catch you guys in the next tutorial. Have a nice one.